Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champagne here with you, and we're here today with another first look at an upcoming new release. This one is probably one you may have seen on the channel. It's called Sunset Motel, and we played this one back when it was either a demo or a prologue or both, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure. I wanted to thank the team at RockGame S.A for sending me an advance free copy of this game to show to all of you wonderful people here on the channel. I appreciate it very much that they considered me for that. This game is coming out on April 18th, so we got this one a week early for you. The description of it on Steam says, ready for the transformation of neglected rooms, ensure customer satisfaction, renovate interiors, design entertainment spaces, manage your motel in your own style, and provide travelers with unforgettable experiences. So from what I see on their Steam page, they added a lot to this game. There's a bunch that they put on here. So I'm very interested to see exactly what all the new things are that are going to be available to us. All right, we got 5 spots where we can save games, which is nice. Want to be the best motel around? Right now, I'll just settle for us to be average, as always. I never shoot for being the best. I just want to say that we're in like the top 50 destinations out of 53. If we can make the top 50, we're good. All right, here we go. The sound is mighty quiet, so that's interesting. I have not done anything to adjust the sound, so I don't know why it's coming in so quiet. I'll have to take a look at that after this finishes up here. Yeah, because I'm on. Yeah, I've got the mouse here, so
The
yeah. Let's see.
Sunset Motel.
Oh, there we go.
It's been a long time since we've had guests. Previous owners didn't succeed and left. I hope you'll be different. There's a car in the motel parking lot for you to use. It's not great, but it works. I hope you can restore the motel to its former glory. Good luck.
All right, so I remember this. The first thing we're going to do over here, find the electrical
The
room.
electrical panel is the heart of the motel. Go to the electrical room to turn on the motel's electricity.
Yes, and this was the part that was rather funny because we're going to open this up. And yeah, it's sparking like crazy. And of course, we're going to go to this thing that's sparking like crazy and fix it with all of our electrical expertise. So open the power. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's on. It's sparking. Go ahead. Open it. What can possibly go wrong? All right, there we go. So select the fire extinguisher by pressing the R. You can extinguish fires by holding down the left mouse button. All right, so R. Fire extinguisher is in here somewhere. There it is. A huge radio menu. Go ahead, put out that fire because we were idiots. And clicked on that. So maybe we need to click on the other thing first. So let's try this. Or maybe we just do this again. So E. All right.
Let's get to work. First, let's open the room by breaking the boards on the door.
So that was it. That's all we need to do. Just pull on it twice. Once it'll start on fire. Second time, it's good. You're good. Not to worry. All right. So radio menu. Grab the hammer. Have a time.
Cleaning the
Let's
room,
go.
carefully remove corners, wallpaper, and furniture. A clean room increases guest satisfaction.
All right. So we're going to go to room number 201. Now there's a sauna, which was not in the demo. So that's one of the new things that we got here. 201, we're going to break the boards. You can break it by taking a hammer and clicking on the boards you want to break. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to get closer. Going to get even closer. All right. And one more time. Get down there. All right, cool.
Now let's throw this garbage in the trash can outside and finish cleaning our room.
Cool. I can do that. So we're going to open this. And of course, the room is a horrible, horrible mess, as it always is, all the time. Yeah, we played this when it was a demo and a prologue. I'm almost positive of that now. So vacuum cleaner. Whoops. Vacuum cleaner first. Grab that. Going to vacuum up all the garbage, and then it's going to spit out its own garbage bag. And I remember I found that part to be extremely funny the first time that we played this. I don't know why, but for some reason there was just something about it that struck me as hilarious. That your vacuum cleaner spit out its own garbage bag. I've got some in here as well. And that's it. So now collect the garbage in the room and throw it in the trash can. So R for the radio menu, not tab. So let's grab all the garbage bags, E, and then we get to throw these. So yeah, we get to practice our basketball skills. So just like that. I think that they give you something for long distance shots. I can't remember what we're shooting from. We're shooting from a side angle, so I'm not going to get too crazy with that. And all you got to do is get close enough. It's the good old school of close enough. Like I can probably throw it from here and it'll be fine. Yep, it's
Check
good.
garbage bins regularly and empty them when necessary. Overflowing garbage bins create a bad appearance.
And we do not want that. So you can call the garbage truck from the tablet and empty the garbage bins. So tab for the tablet, garbage, and we'll go ahead and order that. I mean, we don't have to do it right now, but I'll go ahead and do it anyway. Sure.
Making the room ready for customers, let's start by breaking the parquet with the hammer in your hand, and you need to complete the rest of the to-do list.
Okay. So if I remember right, this part was very, very loud. So we got all the different things we're going to do. So we'll go ahead. We're going to grab our hammer. If I had a hammer, I'd break a bunch of parquet on the floor. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, this isn't that bad. I thought it was loud before. And yeah, and it seems like in order to break more, you might have to upgrade your hammer. I remember that in the past you could like break a bunch at once, but maybe now you got to have an improved hammer to do that. That might be the case because I know that you have skills that you can unlock in this one, from what I saw on their screen. Because if you just click, you just get one parquet, and you can't like expand that to more than one by holding down the button. That's fine, no problem. I mean, everyone's got to start with the beginner hammer and work your way up. They don't give you the big 20-pound sledge right from the jump. You've got to earn that stuff. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's tear. I gotta make sure I click on just the right part. So can I hit in the middle and get two? Can I cheese it like that? No, it doesn't seem like it. I wanted to try, but it does not seem like it's going to work there. Okay, we got probably all the ones here in the bathroom. It's probably our final 18 pieces here. I mean, the good thing is every piece we break, we get some experience for it. So that counts as something. All right, that's good. Now we got to break the old furniture. So we'll do that just like that. Laundry. I don't remember there being laundry in the room before. That seems new. Maybe that's something we have to unlock. I'm guessing, but I'm not quite sure. All right. Just look at that furniture just go just like crazy, and then it becomes one with the floor, as one would expect. One more piece of old furniture. Oh, this. Cool. There's that. So now we're going to tear the wallpaper. I can probably do that with my hands, I think. Yeah, just tear. E. So we'll go around, grab all the old wallpaper. Nice and simple, this is. Just got to find it. That's really the only challenge to it. There's probably some in the bathroom, or maybe not. Oh, yeah, and this is the one at the really weird wall. So it's not completely a right angle there. For whatever reason, it juts in like that just a little bit. I'm sure there's a reason. I just don't want to know what it is. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to grab the hammer again to start repairing the doors and windows. So repair. Yeah, and this is the one where you got to hold down the mouse wheel. So I don't know what you do if you don't have a mouse wheel in order to fix that. I'm sure there's some other option. I just don't know what it is. All right, there we go.
Yes, now you can choose a paint for the wall that you feel comfortable with.
Now we're going to go ahead, and as they said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint the place so we can pick our own paint color. So, and there's like the different shades. So orange, obviously. And I'm going to go with that. We're going to definitely get that one. So here, carry. Then R for our paint roller. And then we're going to select that by middle mouse and just painting whole swaths at a time. I'm a big fan of painting a whole swath at a time. Just going all the way around. We'll eventually run out here. Our roller will probably go all the way back to white. So how many are we going to get there? Looks like 9. All right, so then we got to go back here. Middle mouse and back at it. I love that color, man. It's our orange. Well, it's close to our orange. It's a little too red, but it'll be fine. That'll be okay. It's better than what's there. That's all I need to know. All right, a little more. Just keep on going. All right, and there we go. We got a skill point. Unlocking skills gives you different features in the game. You can also earn more income and more easily. Let's try that sentence again. You can also earn more income and more easily. I'm guessing that means that you can earn income more easily and you can also earn more income. Maybe, possibly. So let's go to our skills, see what the different skills are we can get. So, yeah, we got tools, we got furniture. So, can I click on it and not have it actually give it to me? Yeah. So, furniture 10% cheaper. Earn 5% bonus money. Improving the hammer, you can break multiple parquet. Yeah, that's the one I want. So we're going to definitely get that for sure. Not like we need it now, but for our next room, it'll come in handy. And there's our paint roller again. So back to this we go. We were easily distracted by the shiny new skill. Do I have any more on here? A little more. That's probably it. No, I had a little more. How about that? So back we go. We've got another 13. Is there anything in here? The rest might be in there. I'm going to say the rest is in there. So I'm going to get a different color for the bathroom. So let's go to paint. I'm going to go with a blue. We're going to go with a maybe a lighter blue. No, I'm going to go with the Edictum. We're going to do that. Edictum. Let's do that. And right click. Can I right click on it? I can't. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm good with that. Man, that's a bright blue. It's not an Illini blue. It's more like a Florida Gator blue, but that's okay. It's they don't have our shade just yet. Maybe we'll eventually unlock it. But for now, we've got what we got. The can's floating. Don't ask questions. Whatever you do, you haven't all this time. Don't start now. Nothing good can become of it. All right. There's that. Cool.
Let's start laying the parquet we have chosen for the floor. A beautiful parquet significantly affects the atmosphere of the room.
We do love a good atmosphere in our room. So let's take a look at that. Our different parquet choices are here. Parquet. So we've got these 4 choices. I wish we could see them a little bit more. Oh no, there's more. So these are tiles. So we'll get some tile for the bathroom. There's marble. We're not going to worry about that. And then there's carpet. We'll also get some hardwood for out here. I'm going to get this hardwood for the main room. And then we'll get the tile will go in the bathroom. So let's see. If I go to R, that's going to be for the select. So we're going to select this, right click, and then put it down. Yeah, that's not a great look, but we're gonna go with it because I already bought it and there's not much I can do. So we've already got it. Now I can carry the whole thing with E. Can I then set it down? No. So we gotta click it like that, and then lay it like that. It seems like, and it looks like we're holding 10 at a time. Yeah, that's not a great look. If I had it to do all over again, I would have picked another one. But it's all right. And we'll see how much we got in here. We'll need another box for sure. Yeah, that was it. So let's carry that. Go ahead, throw that out just like that. Just got to throw it at the side and you're even fine there. Get another one of those. Yeah, that looks nothing like the picture. It's really, I wish I could get them for false advertising, but I don't think I can. Don't think that's going to work. They're going to be like, Rusty, just take it and shut up. And I'll be like, okay, I will. If you insist, I will. I'll take it and keep my mouth shut. All right, there's that. Can I put the rest back in the box? Put them in the box by left click. Cool. That is wonderful. So now let's go in here. Middle mouse click. Set all these down. Yeah, that's not bad. I can go with that. All right, pick up another 10. And again, it's better than what the floor was. It's all I need to know is that it's better than what it was. All right, then next thing we got to do, get the furniture. Oh, yeah, and this we're going to show us what furniture we need to put in there, and then we get to choose from the options of it. Okay. So now put
Now
that
let's
back.
choose furniture that suits the purpose of the room. Let's choose comfortable bed, a nice sofa, and a toilet. Remember that every item you put in the room will more items. Lets you earn more money in the future.
So yeah, more items is more cash. Going to get all this stuff out of the way right now first, just to start. So there's that. Now we're going to go here, start putting all the things in place. So that's going to be with the, that was off of R, I think. So food plate, furniture, that's right. So, oh, and then we rotate, and then Q and E changes. So we need, these are all the sofas. Yeah, these count as all the sofas. So let's get that one. I like that. We're gonna set that there on this weird looking floor. So that's gonna go there. We need 3 bath pieces. No, I wanted to. Let's see. We want to go to the. How do we get to the next selection? Because rotate just does that. I don't want to buy it. So, oh, and then how do I change? Oh, so you gotta get back to the menu, and then you can move left and right. Okay, so we're gonna go here, pick a bed. Q and E to select the bed. I'm gonna select that bed, then mouse wheel to rotate it. Left click to put it in place. So we're gonna put it right about there. Okay. Is that flush with the wall? I feel like I can't get it flush with the wall, or maybe that is. Yeah, maybe that is. And then we're gonna right click to get out, and then it's gonna take us back to here. And then we go QE again. Now we don't need a table, but I'm gonna go ahead and put one in anyway because I can. So let's put a table right here. Let's put one of those in there. I'm doing anything I can to mask this floor. So let's put one of those there, a serendipity, and click out of there. Then we're going to go to desk. Go ahead and put it in a desk too. Let's do that. We'll put it right over here. Let's see. That's a big desk. Let's go with the smaller desk. And I don't want. Can I put an angle in there? I guess I can put an angle over there. Sure, we'll do that. Drop it right there in the corner. No grid snapping that I can see, so we're not going to be able to do that. Right click or middle click rather. Bookcase. Well, sure, we'll get one of those. Let's go with Q and E again. Whimsical. Go ahead, set that right up there. Sure. Getting all the stuff in this room. Middle click, E for a shelf, and then we've got a Fultzy. Let's go with a Rubly. I think I like that. We'll put it up over here by the desk. That'll work. Man, people are going to always want to be here. Next up, stand. So, little nightstand. Oh, this is going to be trouble to get one of these up. We're going to have to put it over here by the table. The Hemness. I remember the Hemness. I definitely remember that. Okay. Then picture. Got to have art. So let's see. What are our choices for art? gotta go with that. Kitty. Gotta have the kitty. I don't even need to see anymore. I'm just gonna stop there. Lights. Gotta have that. Obviously, gotta have lights. So, one for the desk. Yeah, we'll slap one on the desk for sure. Just right there in the corner. Just that's perfect. Um, maybe one for the. Does that go up there? Yeah, we'll put one here and one here. Sure, I'm good with that. That'll work. We're level 3 without even really trying. We'll take a couple of these and maybe put them up in the bathroom too. Sure, do that. I don't know if that's where we want them to be, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Rug, sure, let's do everything. Just a little bit of it all. So what do we got here? Oh man, that's huge and garish. A dual. Let's go with the Floridia. Put it right there. Sure, I can do that. Covers up the floor. Middle click again. A vase. I mean, you got to have a vase. Come on now. We're not savages in this place. Go ahead and put that right there. Look at it. Just like that. Middle click again. Now finally we get to the bathroom stuff. So bath. This is a sink. All right, so let's do that. Gonna drop the sink right there. Sure, we'll put it there. That'll work. Okay. No, I can't. I don't want to do that because the laundry's over here. So I'm gonna probably want to take this and set it like here. I think. Yeah, we'll set it here. Okay, so we'll put that there. A mirror. So we're gonna set that there. I probably should have taken those and set them over there. Bathtub again. That's gonna go over here because this is gonna make the most sense to put it there. Okay, that'll work. And again, I don't know which way is like flush with the wall. That looks like it might be. So we got that. E again. Got to have a towel holder. So we'll put that right over here. Sure, right about there. The toilet is going to go right over there, away from the. Oh, we'll put it right there by the washing machine. So while you're pondering your thoughts, you can also change your laundry. Now, this I should have moved the tub closer to the one wall, but it's fine. And of course, you got to have a toilet paper holder, and we'll set that right there. Cool. So there's all that. Oh, and those are just other options for sinks and whatnot. So we'll close out of that. Wardrobe. So many options. We're gonna have all the things in this room. So wardrobe. Oh, this is just one of these, a snicker plunk. We'll throw that right there. Or a flibber plunk. I remember that. How much money do we have? We got $995, so I shouldn't go too crazy. A zibber flib and a doodle wham. I like the fibber plunk, so we're going to put that right there. Middle. Next up, decor. So we've got some books. We've got that's like a magazine, like something that holds a bunch of magazines. More books, which you can rotate, just like that, or can you? Oh yeah, so you can have them like that. So we'll put a few books there, sure. TV. So we'll take the TV and set it up on the. We'll put it here on top of our. Oh, it's too big for that. Maybe we'll set it on the table. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not necessarily the best, but we'll go ahead. Sure, that works. What do we got? A smaller one. We can put that on the wall. Put that. No, I won't worry about that. We won't do that. And then what is that? Looks like a. Oh, that's just for. Yeah, we'll put that there on the desk. Cool. I've never done this much decorating in my life. I really have. Plants. Yeah, we'll get a couple of plants. Let's see. Get something smaller. Those are not small. That's small-ish. Maybe we'll put it up there. Do we have something smaller? No, that's about as small as we get. Oh, it can't go up there. It's still even too big for that. Where would I put this thing? Maybe here in the corner? No, it's too big for the corner even. Yeah, I can't put it in the corner because it's too big. None of those are going to go there in that corner. Yeah, that's funny. I may not be able to get a plant because I have nowhere to put it. Uh, yeah, that may not work. Well, I can put it there. Okay, we'll put it there. That'll be fine. Next up, a mirror. So this is just a regular old mirror, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it. So, or one of those. Yeah, we'll put that above the bed. Sure. Not for any particular reason. Go there and back. TV unit. Oh, too late now. Oh, shoot. That would have been nice to have before. This place is already full of furniture, so I may not go with one of those. Coffee table. Yeah, we'll put a coffee table here. Um, Something that matches up with that. Multis. And maybe set it up. Is there a front or a back on that? It seems like they're about the same either way. So yeah, we'll put that right there. Cool. And then that's it. So that next thing is just antiques, which we don't have available to us yet. So, oh, we do need one more plant. So I do have to get one more plant. Let's get one of these and put it right on the table, just like that. Excellent.
You've done a great job. You'll have to open room 202 next. It's
So
just nice to
that
have a few rooms to give to customers.
Okay, so that room is good. Now we're going to see if we can whip through room 202 a little bit faster than this. We did get another skill point, so let's go back. So back out of here, back out of here. Um, Now we can recover the rooms in wallpaper. Nah, we don't need to do that. We've already got the paint, so we're not gonna change from that. I am going to go into here. We're going to go to our skills, and let's see. Earn 5% bonus money, or, oh, we already have that skill, so we've got that. Or do I? I can repair areas that need to be repaired 2 times faster. Is that all that big of a deal? No, but I do want to get the furniture 10% cheaper. So let's do that. That'll be nice. And off to room 202 we go. And again, we're going to try and do this one a little bit quicker here. So let's get into it. R for our hammer. Hammer time. Nicer looking hammer, just slightly nicer. Okay, open this up. We're going to R for our vacuum cleaner. Start doing all the vacuuming. We've got how many pieces of stuff in here? Does it show us? Oh, it just shows in the upper left. It gives us an indicator of how much trash is still in here. Just about there. The rest of it's probably in the bathroom here. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's one big piece. There's one more piece in here somewhere. Let's see where it is. If I was a piece of trash, where would I be? We'll find it eventually. Let's start hammering stuff into oblivion. So, oh yeah, that's where it gets loud. Yeah, when you have the yeah when you hit a bunch of parquet at the same time, it gets to be a little bit more noisy. I remember that now. So yeah, bam, just like that. Loud noises. Okay, another skill point. So let's take a look now. I guess we can go ahead and let's see. Maybe we earn money faster. Sure, let's do that. Why not? We're not earning any right now, but when we get ready to, we'll earn it faster. So that'll be fine. Okay. Just like that. I think that's all of it here. So let's go here now. Get these 6 at a time. Perfect. And then hammer all this. The parquet is gone. Now we just got all of the old furniture that needs to be destroyed. All right, so there's that. I wonder if the garbage is like just the garbage bags. I wonder if that's what we got to get out of here. Maybe. Assuming I find my... Oh, no, there's the piece of garbage I'm missing. That was the one. Now, can I throw that far? I can. Look at that. Nothing but nets. Making it rain all up in here. Let's grab our hammer. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Okay, hammer. Hammer time. No, I don't want the hammer. I want my vacuum cleaner. What am I thinking? There. Um, grab that. Perfect. That's all we were looking for. Now we want our hammer to hammer the windows. Okay, so that's good. Door's better. That's, oh no, you got one more. Oh yeah, one more window here. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to tear the wallpaper. So back to our hands. Go ahead, throw that out. In the distance. Perfect. Then we've got the wallpaper, 15 pieces of it here. Get all that. And one more. There it is. Cool. So now we're going to go ahead and paint and place some parquet. So let's get a different set of parquet for in here. Let's try this atrium stuff. Get a couple rows of this. So let's do this. We're going to select that. So whoops. Gonna put this down. Unfortunately, it doesn't put it down more than one at a time. Maybe if you get a better skill, that will do it. So hammering, you can do more than one at a time, but unfortunately, putting it back down is still one at a time. This looks a little bit better, just a bit. I mean, I can go with it. And I think with 2 boxes, we ought to be fine. I think we'll be good with that. There's that one. Okay, let's carry that, throw that out. Long distance shot. Oh, yeah, there we go. It just, like I said, all you got to do is hit the garbage can, any part of it, and I think you're good. So let's put that away. All right. Not too much more to go here. Yeah, if I remember right, this place had like a very small bathroom compared to the other one. So that goes back. We're going to carry that, set that outside. I might use that same tile. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same tile for both bathrooms. So let's go ahead, drop this here, grab some of this. Yeah, because I don't really have a need to use different tile here. It's just bathroom tile. It's all pretty much the same thing. Pick that up. Please tell me I get enough in here to finish this. I'm not going to have enough, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just too short. Oh, son of a bee sting. This was the Carcer, I think is what it was. Yeah, Carcer was the name of this. So it's very important that we get the same thing when we reorder it. So the tile Carcer, buy one of those. Put up our last 2 pieces. That's it. 2 pieces of it. Done. Put that in the box. Take that. Set it outside. Good to go. So paint. Let's give this a different color. So we're not going to make them all that color. Let's go paint. Let's go with the yellow. Let's go with yeah. Let's go with that. Sure, I'll do that. I wonder if we'll need more than one of those. Maybe not. We'll see how we do. Paint. So click that. I wonder if there's a way to put the paint back into the bucket if you don't need it anymore. Maybe, but I don't know for sure. I guess the way to find out would be to try it. So can I click on that? Will it put it? No, it won't put it back in there. So yeah, once it's on the roller, you can't put it back into the bucket, which, I mean, makes sense. I was just hoping that there'd be the opportunity to do that. But no, they're not going to let you get away with that. All right. Just making our way around the room. And you can get 9 spots with a roll, basically. And then you run out of paints. on the roller. So nine sections with a dip in the bucket is what I meant to say there. All right. And 3 more here. Cool. Now the bathroom, I might again use the same blue for the bathroom. So let's grab that. Here it is. And having said that, I should have then used what was left on the roller before I changed over to the yellow. That's fine. I've got to every once in a while be inefficient. I can't always be efficient. So every once in a while, I do have to still flub. Just that way you go, oh, Rusty, why didn't you use what was on the roller? Well, I just told you. Now you know. Okay. That's it. 4 more. And we're good to go there. Okay, now I'm not going to go as crazy with decorating this room. I don't think we're gonna go for basics on this one, not get too nuts. So let's go ahead, put this away, carry that, set it outside, just like that. And then we're going to go in here and put up the basics. So our furniture, let's do that. They want a sofa. Let's get one of those. We're going to go with a different one this time. Let's go with that's the Odyssey. Set up an Odyssey right there. That'll work. Okay. Then middle click. Bed. We'll do, let's see, what kind of bed are we going to do? Let's do one of those. The Elysium. Looks fancy. Throw that right there in that corner. Or maybe over a bit so that way we have room for a nightstand. So I want to make sure we get a nightstand there. Okay, cool. There's that. We're then going to middle click out. Chair, not going to worry. Table, not going to worry. Desk, not going to worry. Bookcase, shelf. I am going to get a shelf. We'll put a shelf up here. Sure, that's purely for decor. I meant to get a stand. That's what I want to get, a nightstand. Let's get a. I like the hemness. I'm really drawn to the hemness, so I'm gonna get another hemness. Put it right there. Okay, cool. There's that. We're going to then. We'll give it some kind of a picture. Go with one of them. That'll work. Right click again. Light. Got to have something on the desk. So let's see. Or a beacon. Oh, that goes on the ceiling. Let's put one of those up there on our nightstand. Sure, do that. That works. I didn't fix the lights in the other room. I got to do that too because those look really, really strange the way that we got them. Rug, no. Vase, no. Bath, yes. We got to get our bath pieces. So this again, we're going to have the tub over there. Can I take the? No, I got to take the sink and pretty much put it right here. So sink, do I have other sink options? I don't, well, there was the other one, but I'm just going to go with this. Oh, wait, no, a bath, mirror. Yeah, let's do that. Now let's go back real quick to lights again, and we're going to get these and put them on, oh, I can't put stuff in here. I can put them on these sides. So one there, one there. That's what I was trying to do before. Is it all lined up perfectly? I don't think so, but it's close enough. It'll be all right. My apologies to your OCD if it's a little bit off. Where was I going from here? I was going back to the bath. Tub. Again, got to get closer to the wall because we want to make sure the shower head sticks is in a place that would make sense. So there's that. We're going to take the towel rack right about there. Toilet, way over here, just like that. Okay. There. And shower head. Now this will go right about there. Just like that. Cool. Making it rain. And toilet paper holder. Right there. I remember all the grief I got last time I played this where I was putting the toilet paper holders. So much grief was obtained. for my placement of toilet paper holders. They're like, why would you put it there? What are you thinking? And so I don't think so. That answers it. You're going to get a doodle wham just because I like the name. So that's going to go there. Just like that. Cool. There's that. And 2 plants. And a partridge. So a bacchus. No, we're going to get a liloy. Put it right there in the corner. And then an elos. Or an elossi. And we'll put it right over there. So again, not quite as fancy. Oh, shoot. We got a thief. That's right. We got the thief who's stealing all of our cash, so I got to try and catch him. Get in the car, chase the thief, and get your money back. Oh yeah, and he just like goes crazy. So car.
Get in the car and chase the thief. Save our
Okay,
money.
drive. Do I have a chase cam? I do. So C goes to chase cam. Oh, and I'm stuck. Where is the thief? Let's find him. Assuming I can get this thing rolling. Where did he go? He's out there. All right, we're going to catch this guy. We're off-roading. Yeah, I cut you off. I know I did. I'm busy chasing a thief. Get off me. Yeah. Oh, we've got you, dude. You've got, like, no chance. Bam!
This guy can't
Forget
steal our money
about it.
from us. I have a surprise for you for catching the thief. I left a letter in the warehouse.
Now, the best part is that our truck is completely resilient. Can I run you over? Let's see if I can. Yes! That's horrible. Oh, you're still under the truck, or are you gone? Oh, you disappeared. Oh, that's good. I thought I was dragging you underneath the truck. So much for being a family-friendly channel, huh? We're now going to go back to the warehouse and find a letter. So let's check there. I do not condone running people over with a truck. I really do not. It's not what I would do in normal life. But in the game where someone's trying to steal my money, then even then, there's probably a better way to handle it than that. But we did not do that. All right, exit. We're off to the warehouse, which is in here through this door. There is a letter right about there. I have some money saved up and I can give it to you to improve the motel. The money safe is in the hut. You need a password to open the safe. The combination is 23412. I'm sure this will be like medicine for you. Oh, yeah, it's medicine for me because I'm taking money from him, and that's going to be like medicine because I'm actually accepting his money. Because we were trying to figure out exactly what that meant before, and I think that's what we landed on. So 23412. So let's go over here. And I think it's in the, so tablet, I think it's in here, mystery. So yeah, you can see it there. So hidden safe lock. So that keeps that there. And I have a skill point that I can assign. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll do that another time. Just got to head over here to the hidden safe. All right, so open to apply with enter 34. Enter 12. Enter.
To avoid being robbed again, buy a camera from the upgrade menu on the tablet. This can protect us from thieves.
Okay. And there's the money that's going to be like medicine to take. I mean, honestly, I'm fine with him giving me money. This guy, this cleaner guy, who's probably our uncle or our grandfather in disguise and just doesn't want to tell us. It's probably what it is. So security camera. That's going to be upgrade. Security camera at no charge. So absolutely going to do that.
We can go back to our motel now. The customers might ask you for food. Go to the market and buy some food.
Okay. So then we would have to go ahead, use the M key to look at the map. Let's go here. We're going to go to the market, buy hamburger, eggs, and a sandwich. And then go to the cash register and pay for the food you bought and put the food case you bought into the fridge. If I remember right, they didn't tell us last time that we had to put everything into the fridge. Because I distinctly remember like having trouble after I bought the food. It's like, oh, what do I do with the food? Now that I have it. But now it looks like they actually tell you that. So that's kind of nice. Oh, and we can knock people off the road quite easily, which is also fun. Just boom, and they're off the road. And again, our truck, I mean, it takes a licking and keeps on ticking. It's like a pure Timex watch right there. This bad boy. Let's go ahead, hop out, get the things we need: hamburger, eggs, and a sandwich. So a hamburger interacts. Buy one for $10. How much money do I have? Let's buy a few. And then eggs, let's buy a few of those. Oh, they're over here. And then we'll buy a few sandwiches. So 3 of them. Cool. Go ahead, pay for all this right here. How you doing, dude? Gonna buy all that from you. Cool. Gonna pick up the box, throw it in the truck. We will see you later, I'm sure. Gonna drop that right in there, just like that. It's perfectly fine. Just a little jostling. Just a little. It'll be okay. They'll never know. Don't tell them. Don't rat me out again. All right. Let's take this all back. Gonna give this guy a little nudge, little pit maneuver. Oh, I can't pit you. That stinks. Why can you not be pitted? You should be able to be pitted, and I can't. Oh, that's wrong. I thought I totally had that guy, and he's like resilient. It's the unpittable Pinto. Quite amazing. All right, off we go. Carry this. This is going to go into the fridge. Just like that. So put the food with E. That's all there.
Open the motel. Let's get started.
Well, that is a lot. And I think that before we actually get everything started with the motel, that may actually wait until our next episode. We have been very, very busy beavers today. We got a couple of rooms that are good. We got plenty of food. Now I think all we got to do is actually get ourselves into the point where we can open the place up. And that will probably be in episode 2, I do believe. Like I said, I'm very much looking forward to seeing exactly what they're going to have ready for us in the full version of the game. It comes out on April 18th. We'll definitely have more of it between now and that point in time. That is going to be all for this episode, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.